For this patient, we detected a cluster of microcalcifications during routine mammography screening. This is a really fine, granular, newly formed microcalcification group. It's the kind of calcification that we want to further examine, that we need to further examine, as it undoubtedly represents a problem given by the size and visibility of the calcification. Compared with previous examination time slots and times needed for stereotactic vacuum-assisted biopsies, we now have significant improvements in the workflow. That's really due to the fact that, on the one hand, we have a tomosynthesis data set, so we don't need 2 images to localize our findings. And, on the other hand, using tomosynthesis to plan the biopsy reduces the risk of a geometric error source with stereotactic acquisitions. As a result, we have very few situations where we need to retarget, and that significantly shortens the procedure not only for us, but ultimately for the patient. The visibility of calcifications is extremely good. The acquired tomosynthesis data set then allows us to perform a so-called one-click targeting. This is done easily by confirming the position with just one click of the mouse. We put a great deal of emphasis on carefully applying local anesthesia and have the flexibility to apply more local anesthetic even during the procedure if needed. We then position the needle, or in this case the mammatome, until it reaches the target. Then we perform our pre-fire acquisitions, followed by our post-fire acquisitions.
The tissue scanner has many advantages. We can examine the tissue specimens directly during the examination while the patient is sitting still compressed in the same room. We don't need to leave the patient alone, and we don't need any further equipment to examine these specimens. This speeds up the whole examination, and we can see immediately, are all of the calcifications present? Can we finish the examination, or do we need to take further specimens?
If necessary, we mark the area with a clip. This is a case where we were able to completely remove the calcs. We would then have no other way to tell for certain where the biopsied area was. At the end, we take control images of the clip.
mittlerweile sehr gerne damit.
I have come to really enjoy working with tomo biopsy, and I speak as someone with many years of experience using the prone table. That's why I found it a little difficult in the beginning to make the change to working with a new method. But I must say that the ratio of biopsies performed on the prone table has significantly shifted in favor of tomosynthesis guided biopsies. And that's ultimately due to the easy handling of the equipment. Above all, the precision and accuracy with which we perform the procedures is an absolute advantage. This really makes a noticeable difference in the daily routine.
Routine wirklich bemerkbar.